Hello, everyone. Hope you're all having a good weekend. So we are back on the legendary servers. Took a little break doing the Kingdoms of Harad expansion. And now we are back on the legendary servers doing the 100 to 105 content, as 105 is now the level cap. I've played through the two zones here that are for 100 to 105 for the most part. There's just some daily stuff, but otherwise I've quested a bit, leveled up a bit, and we are now about to jump into the Battle of Pelennor Fields. Super epic moment, I think. Yeah, and I wanted to do that on stream instead of off stream.
Ready your steed, my friend.
Assuming when I hit this accept button, we'll be transported right into the battle. Oh, I was wrong.
Let us ride to the
Now
encircling
wall. Now hit travel. Yeah, the last time we were on this character, we just did the Battle of Helm's Deep, so now it just, or Battle of Helm's Deep, Battle of Minas Tirith.
6,000
So I thought it would make sense to just start here.
The darkest hour. It will become the hour of Theoden and of Rohan. We must join the line.
Definitely not. I should use my War Steed, but I'm not going to. I won't be able to control it as well. Theoden's speech. Let's go.
Guthlaf!
Yes, my lord.
I have need of your horn, loyal Guthlaf. Arise! Arise, riders of Theoden! Fell deeds awake, fire and slaughter. Spear shall be shaken. Shield shall be splintered. A sword day, a red day, ere the sun rises. Ride now, ride now, ride to Gondor.
Death! The rest of the horse is just standing there. Nah, you guys go. It's fine. Oh, there's some. There's a good group. You know, it's really too bad that Lotro doesn't do those, like, cinematic moments anymore. Like, even for their newest stuff. Like, it'd make the storytelling way more compelling with their new stuff in Harad if there was more of these cinematic moments. Just take these.
We do not fight alone.
And then it's that. It's that. What do we get? Target resistance debuffing skills. Wow, it really wants me to yellow line. How are you doing? I broke my back while gaming about 3 to 4 weeks ago and just came back to the computer for the first time today. Oh my god, Jensen! I'm so sorry! Now, how'd you break your back while gaming? If you don't mind me asking. It sounds painful, but also not the first place you would think of when you break your back. But I'm sorry, that sucks. I know, Steven also just has actually been recovering from a serious accident as well. Kind of around the same time, actually. About a month ago. Epileptic seizure? Oh my god. That sucks. I am so sorry. Well, I hope you can recover nicely. I'm sure it's been a long 3 to 4 weeks. That really does suck. And yeah, it's sad that both, you and Steven actually have been going through a crazy medical emergency, basically. Well, glad to have you back, though. Glad to have you back. Alright, debuffing. Oh, it's vibes. It's good turns back and ready to continue voicing Mark. Hold on, where am I looking for? This. Nope. Oh, I already have that. Okay, well, we can... I guess I'll have to get rid of it when I have enough script for it. Oh, you're on the morphine now? Hell yeah! The good stuff. Okay, so we gotta do the Black Serpent for that.
Is this your first time in Minas Tirith?
Oh, right, this is the... This is the dungeon gear. Currently playing Destiny and grinding to get the red kind of crystal. Even though it's a 1% drop rate. Gotta love those 1% drop rates. Legendary items, essences, supreme essences. Right, and this is the raid gear, I think. This stuff. Interesting. Round 45 and still no red Kyber crystal. Damn. Supplier, healer. Oh, that's... I was looking for these dudes for this other quest.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us? We are well met on the field.
I got the blue and green one, but those are easy to get. Oh, I see. Of course, they make the red one the hardest. Oh, they did a black one? Ooh, that's cool. You have the dark saber. And then, so that's the hardest one. Or the green, there's strobe crystals. Oh, wow. Well, just gotta kill a bunch of orcs now, I guess. talk to... Okay, over here.
Those I fight alongside boy my spirits, and I there.
Or Imrahim, or Theoden. The Morgul host is near to about.
Where is Groot? You must be here. I have vengeance to do upon him.
There's black, red, blue. Jackson, I mean purple. Orange, green, yellow, cyan, indigo, magenta, and white. Oh, so they really kind of added a majority of the colors, even from like Star Wars: The Old Republic. Well, that's cool. Oh, not a wraith. Uh-oh. Don't kill me! Kill it! Oh, thank God. There's also some blasters in the Star Wars DLC, like Mando's rifle, Han Solo's blaster, and Padme's blaster, along with some of the... Oh, that's cool. I love how long it took them to do a Star Wars themed DLC for Destiny. It took them many years, but they eventually did it. Battle your way through to the center. Okay.
This is the hour of our victory, and none can stand against us. Keep close to my banner bearer.
Let our foes flee in terror from the might of Theoden and of Rohan. For Rohan and for Theoden.
Also, there's Mandalorian armor and Mando's
The
ship.
Rohirrim have taken
Hell yeah!
and the armies of Mordor cannot stand.
I didn't know they were gonna do the ship.
To
The armor makes sense, but the ship, that's cool.
Aerlingus, to me, fear no darkness.
Uh-oh. Here comes the Witch King.
Begone, carrier lord. Leave the dead in peace.
Come not, but win the Nazgul and his prey. You will know worse things than death in the Chamber of the Eye.
It is nothing to me. Still, I will hinder you.
Say you so. No living man may hinder me.
And no living man am I. You look upon a woman.
Go, Eowyn, go!
Eowyn I am, daughter of Eomund. You stand between me and my lord and king. Begone, if you be not deathless. I will smite you if you touch him. Ah!
Broken arm.
Eowyn! Eowyn!
Silly Witch King, you forgot to look for the Hobbit. They did make that moment really cool.
My lord.
Farewell, Master Meriadoc. I go now to my father's...
Poor Theoden didn't even get stabbed, only died because his horse
Even
landed on him.
in their mighty company. I will not now be ashamed.
Quest is grinding locked, meaning you have to do certain quests for meat. Kill players that are in a renegade bounty hunting mission by invading them like Dark Souls. Oh wow!
With your pipe.
Thing is, like I said, the red kyber crystal is a 1% drop rate chance. So yeah, some peeps get it on first rip, while others takes X amount of invasions to get it. Damn, that kind of sucks that they made that one so hard.
I would send
But of course they would, right?
word to Eowyn. She did not want me to go.
My lord. She is...
Hail, King of Knock. Ride now to victory. Bid Eowyn fell down.
Mourn not overmuch. Mighty was the fallen, and so true was his ending. We will weep when his mound is raised.
Yep, now's not the time to cry.
Leowina will make a song of the dead, so they will never be forgotten. Theoden, king. Leowina. How can this be? Eowyn? Eowyn, how came you to be here? What devilry is this? Death, death, death! Death take us all! Death, ride to ruin! Death! 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 Death!
I always like the map for these, where you get to see the progression of the army. So Rohan came in, and now they're being kind of sandwiched in the middle. And there's a group that's stuck down south.
This is a terrible day for Rohan.
The men of Rohan need someone to lead them.
Faranorian Essence Box. Ooh. Okay, wait. I gotta look at these again, because I think I can look at these after. But I think we want the mastery ones over main stat, but I could be wrong.
Thank you for your help.
Our mission is dire.
Death! You also do what's called a death mark to invade people. The to invade is even really hard. Damn! So they just added all the layers in order to get that red kyber crystal.
Bring you to these lands. The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Please stand by. Minions of Ultron spread their influence.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Allow the players to invade as much as they can for the 1% drop rate of the crystal. A friend of mine failed his first invasion and still got the red kyber crystal. Damn. Well, just don't be as unlucky. Just be better. Have better luck. And get your crystal already. Clearly it's not that hard. Nice, and Adam Sandler.
Runga!
Fastly.
Your time is at an end. The ills you dealt against me and my people shall be repaid, worm of Mordor.
It is not thou who hast sought me, young firebrand. How fares my son? I wonder, will he be as reckless as his father?
Your threats do not move me. I shall have my vengeance.
Come then, Vastred. Strike! Wield thou a blade against sorcery?
A blade is enough to slay you.
Uh-oh, did he bug? Hello, sir? Did I do too much damage to him and it broke? Oh, no. Maybe I leave instance and come back and it'll work? Otherwise I'm gonna have to do it again. God damn it. Did this fix it? I'm gonna say no. All right, so then we got to do this. Cancel the instance quest. And then maybe it, no. Yeah, I might have to just redo the whole thing. Okay. Well, that's fun. And what, 5 minutes before I can do it again? Or did the quest start here? Okay, quest starts here. But yeah, it's gonna be, of course, 5 minutes, because why... Why not make the quest pick upable instantly? Well, while that's happening, let's do some math. So, if the major essence of will is 94, mastery is 450. They also added some other cool things for the Renegade missions, giving you abilities like you can call in ammo drops, call in your ship to do a strafing run. They added an option to call in a behemoth, which is the game's version of AT-AT. Hell yeah! That's fun. Okay, so will is 3 mastery per point, per 1 point. So 94 times 3. Yeah, it's only 282 mastery. So it's still more beneficial to get mastery essences to start. Interesting. And yeah, the crit essences are going to be better than the agility ones. Okay. So I'll probably have to do a mastery essence then. What is my mastery at even? Because I think the cap is 15k, I think. What is the cap? Might as well do this now since we're forced to wait 5 minutes. Angmar. Yeah, 18k is crit cap, so then 18k is mastery cap. Might not even... Well, actually, no, that's not true. I'll need to switch them around a little bit, because, yeah, I'll be losing a bunch of will, technically, as I gain gear. And it has to be filled with mastery. Okay. There's so many cool things they added. This is my favorite DLC they made. Also, yeah, I heard it was their last DLC. Because they're gonna do one last update, and then that's kind of it. Goodbye, Destiny. Or I guess the game will still run, but yeah, they're not updating it anymore, so they'll just like maintain the servers basically. I'd have to figure out what is the stats of them. So if I go to Lore Master, Throne of the Dread Terror. Oh, it does have some will on it. So it would be... There's 3,000 mastery on the armor alone. And I'm losing... Yeah, I'm losing quite a bit. Okay. So it'd probably be a situation of put mastery on the armor and then use the jewelry for crit and morale and mitigations. That's going to be my guess then. Yeah, because now that they're done with Destiny and they're not going to update it anymore, you can
Aid the Rohirrim.
kind of catch up to it, which is, yeah, that is nice. I can see that. All right, let's try this again. Maybe I won't go so hard on trying to kill the boss. I'll take it slower. Oh, it is a map in the background. Yeah. The middle one is Skyrim. The middle one is like the map of Skyrim, or the middle, and then the small one is Morrowind. And then above me, which you can't see, above my desk, is I got a map of Middle Earth, and then I got a map of the Shire, and then I got over here I have a some artwork of Gandalf fighting the Balrog. And then you can't really tell, but that's a poster of Venom right here, I think. Yeah, that should... Yeah, that's Venom, and then that one is from Fallout. A little bit harder to tell, though. But it's got the fancy Fallout stuff on it. I don't got any myths, but I do got a cool Bob Marley poster and a Jazz Heritage 1983 poster. Oh, hell yeah. That's cool.
Your time is at an end. The ills you dealt against me and my people shall be repaid, Worm of Mordor.
It is not thou who hast sought me, young father.
Finish the dog jog. Hell yeah. Get that dog jog.
My son, I wonder, will he be as reckless as his father?
Question of
Your
the
threats
day
will not move
for
me.
chat.
I shall have my vengeance.
Gerald's funniest D&D story? Ooh.
Frustrated. Strike!
I played... I DM'd a game for some friends in college. And one of my friends... I don't even remember what prompted this. But he decided that he wanted to snort the ashes of his ancestors that he kept around with him in his urn, and he like imbued the ashes with some magical stuff and then decided to snort his family's ashes. That's probably a moment that I will never forget.
Thou hast failed, frustrate of Rohan.
There we
Is
go.
this pain
Now it
that
didn't break.
seizes my heart?
Thy fate was written, and so it is done.
My funniest would be when I DM'd a game where they went to an average human's house who was shitty. They went inside and murdered the shit out of him.
Kill.
That sounds familiar too. I probably did the murdering. I don't trust shady people, especially in D&D. I was at work, and when my boss showed up late, my district manager was chewing him out. And I put up and said, "Roll for intimidation." For some reason, and they both, for some reason, had D20s in their pocket and rolled. And my boss said rolled higher than the direct manager best work day ever. Nice. Nice. The other was them encountering a guy who had a cart of chickens, and none of them trusted him, so I made him into one of the villains. Yeah, the chicken guy was so suspicious. He had attitude, and he wouldn't. We were just asking him honest questions, and he wouldn't answer them, and he was being suspicious.
Leowina speaks the truth in this.
Okay, need to defeat more people on Pelennor. Okay. I'm playing D&D for a stream again. Just need to find players in a DM. Yeah, D&D's a good time. I wish life wasn't so busy, so we could do more D&D. Just don't have the time anymore. Oh yes, the classic. We don't want to fight the big bad guy. We want to try to sleep with the big bad guy. Let us flirt with him. Classic D&D. Also kidnapped a Balrog, infested a city with a plague, destabilized a nation, started a world war, killed the mother of the lizards, made a honey business, and started a celestial war among gods. Yep. I call that mission success. Wait, here. Let's get a good screenshot here. Nice. We got a with the dude being flown into the air too. I have never successfully flirted with an NPC in D&D. I'm way too awkward to try. Kinda same. I don't know if I need to flirt with an NPC in D&D.
sun has fallen.
I've lost many friends today.
Listen not to Horn's despairing words. We are only on the surface. We must sweep the enemy from the field.
The Witch King of Angmar is slain.
All right, next
Forces
phase.
of the enemy remain unbroken. Instead of fleeing at the sight of their master's fate, their resolve is strengthened as countless new foes pour forth from Osgiliath. What other commander could lead such an army against Gondor?
Yeah, that's how I feel too. With all of your friends watching, it feels weird to do. I just couldn't do it. Do you like to intimidate people in D&D? Yes, that's fun to do. I love how bold these two are. They're like, yeah, we can take on a Mumakil. We just gotta shoot him in the eye. Meanwhile, Legolas climbs up a Mumakil, kills everyone on top of it, gets on top of its head, and shoots it in the back of the neck. Bro, why are you going up so close? You don't need to be that close to them. Uh-oh. Well, got wrecked. Can you find a Mumakil with your fists? I mean, there is technically the Brawler class, which is essentially the Lotro's version of the Monk. So you could punch a Mumakil to death if you really wanted to. Also, these 3 Mumakil are raid bosses. This was an introduction to the boss fight. You all ever wanted to punch a goose? Definitely not. Canadian geese? There's no way I'm gonna punch one of those. They're terrifying. You're lucky the goose doesn't punch you first. Yeah, you're lucky if they don't pull a knife out on you and steal your identity. Canadian geese are a different breed. Do Canadian geese apologize after they shank you? No, and that's what makes it worse. They shank you and then just like walk away. All smug. That's another boss fight, but that dude's for a dungeon, not a raid. Why did we just walk in a circle, dude? You put all of our hatred into them? That's why Canadians are so kind. Geese in Colorado don't shank you, they just shoot you with a hunting rifle they stole from some redneck and then steal your wallet. See, we also can't fight our geese because they're like some national treasure, even though they bully us all the time. Because they're on our money, they're essentially like, we gotta respect them. We put them on our money. So we just gotta let them bully us. It's Loots! Thank you very much for the raid, Loots. Appreciate it. Hello, everyone. We are in the middle of the Battle of Pelennor Fields. Hope you had a good stream, Loots. Aren't y'all's coins called loonies? Yes, our loonies are $1 coins, and there's a loon on it, like the bird, the loon, and then hence the name loony. And then toonies are $2 coins, hence the name toonie. Because it's just two loonies, so a toonie. Canadian keys will give you an incurable disease and kill you after you beg for death.
The Witch King of Angmar is slain. Victory has been won.
It was great. We ran Slayer Saturday on Grand tonight. Nice. Oh, and then had the Lotro stream join you. Very fun. Love that.
The stewards are not but pretenders, cowards who denied the might of our king. Pelennor, Mordirith, Gothmog, whichever you name him, his claim is unbroken. The throne is his once more, and ever it shall be. Surrender or die. Fools! Gothmog commands the hosts of Mordor and Minas Morgul. You have merely battled against a small measure of his strength. Only when the hour is too late shall you understand the horrors that await you.
All right, I think that's the third part. And now we go see Aragorn, I think. Uh-oh. Some textures didn't load here. We've entered RuneScape now. If Middle Earth was in, or if RuneScape was in Middle Earth, or vice versa. Oh no. This is almost more terrifying. Nothing like loading in and there's all these 8-bit dudes staring at you.
I believe the rain falls on our last stand. That arrow.
Time to start mining.
Farewell.
Find Gondorians north of... Yeah. Okay. Oh, for a second I thought this troll wasn't fighting anyone. Oh, well, he's not fighting anyone anymore. What a loop. What a loop for this troll. A dude spawns and he just chucks them. That's a fun animation. Yeah, they really don't do these cool sequences anymore. Okay, we'll go down this way. Can we go this way? Oh, I see. It wants us to go here, I bet. Yep. All the way to the river, and then this back way. There we go. I wonder why they have these, or like, what are these 8-bit dudes supposed to be doing? Because they're just standing there, not even fighting anything. I wonder if it's just a weird, like, input error, because you can see the 8-bit dudes out here to, like, fill the space, but maybe they're not supposed to be spawned here? Maybe that's what's going on? Either way, it looks really funny. Defeat even more foes. Yeah, like you're not supposed to be this close to them, and for whatever reason the game bugged out and put them here, because we're supposed to be in this specific spot for the quest, and the game just spawned them too close to us. There we go. The boats. Aragorn has arrived. Maybe they wanted to see the hero moved on their own. Lotra does have some interesting coding. It really does. Maybe it was created by AI. Use the swift horse. Oh, yeah, here we go. Boom.
We meet once again. Some of the orcs lie in wait, feigning death.
Lotra's the birthplace of true Skynet. There's some orcs faking death, hey? Oh, here, hold on. Let's open up some boxes. Tracery reclamation box. Ooh, we'll put that in my vault. What is this? Gust of wind damage. I don't know if I want that one, actually. I'll save it for now, but I think I want other essences, to be quite honest. Oh, I have another legendary box to open. Skill induction speed, no. Pet morale, no. Lame. Save these so we can disenchant them later.
I was wounded not long after we arrived. Cowardly corpse. Easy, Pelennor. Let the man have some room. This man spews lies, poisonous slander.
One of them was Golody, that hated ranger who allied with the enemy.
How can this be? Morderith was slain, and Golody was free of him. We have to find Golody before it is too late.
Whoa. What happened there?
Quickly, we may not have much time.
You all know Mark as me, trans demon girl, in his basement voicing his streams.
Golody!
Plot twist, though, I don't actually have a basement.
Run away, little man.
I will not run from the like of you.
That is a pity. I could use the sport. I have ended the lives of so many. You will not survive this encounter.
Perhaps not. But I will be satisfied to give my last, removing you and your master from this world!
Epic animations. Like, why don't they do this stuff anymore in Lotro? It's so cool and so fun. Oh, squished by the troll. But like, this is almost, actually, this is probably a little bit over 10 years old, and in the last 10 years,
Foolish.
they've never
I
done
do
something
not
like
think
this again.
so. My old friend. I was tormented by
I don't know
Morderith
why.
for
It's so
years.
cool.
At last I will escape him and go beyond his reach.
Like all the stuff in Harad and Umbar, nothing is even remotely close to that cinematic we just watched. And it's just, I just don't understand why. Like, they could make some really cool storytelling moments, especially because in these zones, they're no longer, like, restricted by the lore. They're creating their own stuff. So create your own fun storytelling moments, like this moment right here. But I don't know. It's weird. It does come across as lazy sometimes. Unless, I don't... Maybe... Did they have more money 10 years ago than they do now, and now they just don't have the funding for it anymore? Which that's also kind of surprising to me, if that's the case. This isn't a cry for help or anything, but can you all release me from the dungeon?
It was an honor to call him friend.
My heart desires to mourn Gullidir. There is not time for that.
I cannot believe he is gone. It is time.
Gold Treasury, Nature's Fury damage. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, we'll have to save that for when we hit 105. But yes, that will definitely be used.
For Gullidir. Fight onward. The battle is not yet ended.
There's been so much death today. When will it be over?
I will fight until my chief tells me to stop.
My own king fell on this field, and now I have another.
You will fight for him, I warrant, until this land is made safe? The time for such questions is over, my new friend. Our enemies try another assault.
You can get an update on the map. Yeah, now that Aragorn arrived from the south, the armies have started to fall. We've got Harad, hosts of Morgul, hosts of Mordor, host of Rhûn, host of Khand. The map updates are always cool. Gondor pushed them out.
Did you think the tide had turned?
Well, not this dude again.
The might of Mordor was not thwarted. It was merely redirected. Kill them all. You show great strength of will, but it will not.
No, Halros. Halros came with us instead of... we had the choice to send him, or to keep him in the Shire, or for him to come with us. So if you don't take him with you, he stays alive in the Shire forever. What is the school of magic that you would personally study? It could be any school of magic from any game, movie, or show. That's a good question. Does the Force count? Can I study the school of magic of the Force? Otherwise, it would probably be like necromancy or something. Because I like dead things. I like necromancy magic. Oh, other raid boss.
You are a long way from home. Do not turn. Who are these others? you come.
These are my friends and my kin. We have come by dangerous roads to put an end to
Get
you
that
and your
guy a
people.
glass of water.
I am afraid you have wasted a journey, for I cannot be ended. My will is tethered to the pitiful Ranger Galadir, and to this world. While he lives, I cannot be slain.
Well, that's awkward because a troll just squished him.
What is this?
You are a fool, no matter what name you wear.
Explain yourself before you die.
Galadir is slain. He came south to the aid of Aragorn, our chief. He felled the Olog Thrugrath and died.
No. He suffered such grief. How can it be? How did he muster the strength to come forth?
Oh, damn. Aragorn just got wrecked there for a second.
Servant of Sauron, hearken to me. There is no future for you, or for your master. You know my name, and the name of my mighty ancestor. So too do I know yours. But hearken to me, Gothmog, and Mordorith, and Eärnur. I have come out of the years of darkness to defy your master and all for which he stands. Sauron will fall, and Mordor will perish, and you will know the darkness of true oblivion. The dawning of a new age is upon us. Begone, for there is no place in it for such as you. Begone!
So epic. But I love how that's a raid boss.
Halbarad.
Flees
My
Aragorn.
loyal friend.
Aragorn doesn't even join us in the raid. So we have to go kill him without
I was
Aragorn.
able to see.
And now Halbarad dies. Damn. Can we have an epic stream and go back on the grind? Sounds good. Good luck. Hopefully you get that that kyber crystal you're looking for. I agree. This specifically is on par with WoW set pieces. I agree. It's just sad that like Lotro didn't continue doing this, you know? They kind of just stopped doing it.
When the time comes to fight.
Yeah, this is the raid gear.
I haven't slept in days.
Right, and then we can use ancient Ithil coins to barter for more cress. Box of greater armor. Oh, and then you can kind of switch your armor pieces. Okay.
We have the victory, but it has cost us so much. The city stands, and Gondor remains unbound.
There we go. That's the Battle of Pelennor Fields.
For your help.
What brings you to these lands?
Now we make our way to the Black Gate.
So much death. So many lives lost. And for what?
I am saddened to hear Horn speak this way.
The battle is all but ended now, my friend.
Well done! Well done! We have pushed them back for now.
Who can say how long this victory will last?
Have you seen Deowina?
This is a hard day, but we have victory at the end of it.
I think Gothmog will find he values his life more highly now that it can be lost.
Okay, so now we go to after battle. Take the horse to after battle. After battle. East of the city. After the Battle of Pelennor Fields, yes.
How may I help you, friend?
Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it in better days.
Oh god, the frame drops. There we go.
I thank you for coming.
Does my wait? Oh, these are just. Oh, these are more repeatables to farm out your rep more. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to do that. That's also more Minas Tirith rep. Also more Minas Tirith rep. And also more Minas Tirith rep. Okay. Don't need to worry about those. Wait, where's Aragorn? Oh, down here.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Aragorn wishes to call a council of the captains.
I have need of your assistance. Many of the fallen remain uncounted, and for that we cannot yet mourn.
It is good to see you again. We must dispose of the vile corpse of the Witch King's fell beast. I shall fetch
Our company
We gotta bury the Witch King's dragon. Love that. Quest in Pelennor. Oh, there's quests here. Maybe I do those dailies then, just to get the questing deed done.
We must protect Gondor at all cost.
Okay, we'll want those.
Is crawling with
We'll want
foes.
those. What is this rep for? Host of the West. Yep. Shattered spears. Guess we can see what's here. Prismatic. Yep. Okay, so now we just need the wastes stuff.
can I rely on you to find those still missing or presumed dead?
Complete a bunch of
I
quests.
shall fetch
Okay.
Mithrandir to accompany us.
Dervarine and Rosaron are unaccounted for. Would you ask Dwyn here if he is willing to identify the site? Before long, Golisgil and Heluine all were lost in the tempest of combat.
In an attempt to cleanse the Pelennor fields, I have asked for you and Angmar to destroy the corpse of the Witch King's fell beast.
You want us to destroy the
Look
corpse?
upon the fell
How does
beast
one
carcass
destroy this corpse, though? Okay, so I'm wrapping the head in cloth. And I'm burning the dragon. Okay, I see. That makes sense now. It's like, how does one just destroy this corpse?
The dead beast and its master are cleansed from the field. Good.
God, that smell, though. Not only is it just a dead body that's burning, but it's like the dead body of a fell beast that's just, you know, corrupted and dark magic and all that kind of stuff. God, that smell would be gross.
If you would, accompany me to deliver this strange gift.
We're giving them the head of the fell beast? Study it with care and learn what you can? Wow. If this was a sci-fi world, you'd be giving scientists the head of the Witch King's fell beast, and they would like somehow bring it back to life or make a Frankenstein version of it. And
I thank you for assisting me on this
Gondor
matter.
would fall to 3 scientists. But luckily,
should
it's not
return to
sci-fi. It's
Aragorn's
fantasy,
pavilion
so we
if
don't
you are
have the
finished here.
technology to do that. Someone would drink its blood and turn into some mutated fell beast human hybrid. Oh,
I'm
I
sure
see. You
that the
turn
Lord Masters
in.
of Gondor will learn much.
No, I don't know if I want to do
We
that
fought
just yet.
and we died on this field. The men of Rohan and Gondor.
Okay, so we don't. Let's remove this quest first. All right, we can put this gear back on. Put this stuff in my vault. So much random junk in here. Oh, I probably don't need these, actually. These can be destroyed.
The battle is ended. It was a victory hard bought.
I am happy you survived.
Oh no, I pissed off a rat. Okay, what are we doing down here? Find Glozagil and... Oh, there they are.
Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it in better days.
I like how quiet and like peaceful it is out here. Well, except when a rat is chasing us, then the epic fight music has to start. But aside from that, it's just pure silence on the field.
We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late.
I bid my old friend a last farewell.
Yay, 105. Hit the level cap. So now we can do the dungeons and the new raid. So that'll be good. Oh, I gotta reforge my weapons. Now I can put on Nature's Fury. I'll have to go to Rivendell and get my update our allies a
We have been
bit.
to see Merry, where he lies in the houses of healing.
My axe is not yet on its fill.
We can get one more gold and then a blue. Got Ents Go to War, Ring of Fire, Staff Strike, Lightning Strike, Bring Ember, Sticky Gourd, Lightning Storm, Nature's Fury. Oh, I want targeting skills debuff, I think. Yep. That's the one I want. Damaging skills. Yeah, that's debuffing skills. I need damaging skills. Okay. The cleanup, though, of this battle and, like, the smell that the people of Gondor would get for, like, I don't know, probably months, honestly. Like, just the corpses decaying on the field. You live in Minas Tirith or in the surrounding area. God, that smell. Oh, I pulled everyone, okay? Come here, Archer. That was close. Almost died there. Oh yeah, Yeah, then I need to decide if I want Ascendant Flame. Lightning. If I look at it, fire damage, fire damage, fire damage. This is frost. Oh, it's frost, fire, and lightning. This is lightning. This is lightning, fire damage, frost damage, lightning damage. Yeah, maybe I'll do Ascendant Flame. So I can buy one of those.
This is good news you bring. Aelfhelm wishes to speak with you. The battle is won, but time is short. Some things that were kept secret must now be revealed. Both Dervarine and Rosaron are safely returned. It is time to decide our course. I thank you. It was a difficult task.
Aragorn has called for a council to determine his next course of action.
To the Black Gate.
May wisdom guide his steps.
Yeah, Mordor's too strong. Our victory is short. Gandalf calling out Gondor. All you did was watch and wait. You did nothing. So let's go to the Black Gate, Gandalf. We'll fight there. We'll draw out the armies. I wish this part was voice acted. They need more of that for these 8 NPCs in a room talking to each other. Aragorn taunting Sauron. I'm coming for you. Sauron aggressive means dunk on him, Aragorn. This is the way. Yep, we keep Sauron's eye fixed upon us. Blind him to his true peril. We bait him. We go to the Black Gate and bait him. Take off your shirt, Aragorn. You'll definitely be looking at nothing else. True. Aragorn, you just gotta come in and open double doors at the same time with your wet hair and no shirt. Oh, I got dead. Sauron can't resist that. No one can. To the Black Gate.
This is not the easy decision, but I think it is the right one. So it is decided.
Got another pet morale? Lame. Okay, here. I need to clear out my inventory because it's getting messy. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to Rivendell. We're gonna figure out our essence situation. Yep, shopping. Hello, Nas. How's it going? Okay. So, if I want flame, I'm gonna put this on. Foolish Duke is now following. Thank you very much, Foolish. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Okay, now I need Ascendant Flame. 101. No, let's do... Oh, wait. Words of Craft. We want purple. Ascendant Flame. Okay. We'll need a new Heraldry of the Sparrow. And you know what? Because they're purple ones, I might make it... This one's not purple, this one's blue. I might do the other one first, just to make sure that my mastery is capped. Then I can always change it for a teal or gold version of a different one later. Rare. Sparrow. Oopsies, I didn't want that one. I wanted Eagle. Okay, let's get rid of all of these purple and useless blue ones. Oh shoot, I did not want to use that. That's awkward. Well, I just used an experience buff and I can't actually earn any experience. That's awkward. Oh well. Okay. Nothing like I think that was it's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's a 200% buff too. Ouch, that hurts. It's okay, I didn't buy it. It was free. The hobbits gave it to me and I wasted it. You gained in real life experience, right? Okay, so that should stay the same. I don't want to replace this one. Because I would lose 4% single target about. I don't want to lose these ones. Yeah, because all those are damage related and cooldown. Okay, so I can get... Oh, right. Targeting skills debuff. Or damaging skills debuff. That's what I wanted. Keep all of those ones. Okay. So let's do this, though. Lore Master. General Utility. Target resistance. Oh, is it in damage? Target resistance, damaging skills. Let's get a purple version of that one. And then let's do Burning Embers damage, Staff Strike. Ooh, we'll do Sticky Guard as gold. And then Burning Embers. Burning Embers damage, blue. Okay. And then what do these look like? Oh, those... Why are those incoming healing? I want outgoing healing for those ones. Perfect healing. Okay. Do 2 heraldries of the owls. Base morale multiplier. Single target healing or healing over time? Because I also want tactical damage reduction. Do I want single target healing? Because in yellow you would get Light of Hope, Water Lore, which is both. Maybe I'll do single target healing for now. tactical. Okay, fire and frost lore debuff. And then air lore. What did I put in here? Gust of wind. Yeah, healing. Oh, we can get rid of these now. Go. Okay, air potency. Then the question is, what do I want for the remaining ones? I think I have my... Let me look at the guide that I did. What did I put for Lore Master? Guardian Lore Master, here we go. Power restored, done. Got power restored, ancient craft, air lore, fire and frost we just did. Targeting debuff for now. Knowledge of the Lore Master, Staff Strike, Burning Embers, Burning Embers. Oh, and Beacon of Hope Healing. Do I have that one? Beacon of Hope Healing. Okay. And we have Staff Strike. Okay. So then I just need the two Burning Embers and Knowledge of the Lore Master. Okay. Oops, general utility. Knowledge of the Lore Master. General damage. Burning Embers. Burning Embers. There we go. Okay, so that's fixed or done. Now what we can do is put stats into that. Okay. Anything else in my vault that I gotta get rid of? No, keep those. Keep all that. Oh, these now. There we go. I've got all of this ancient script to do. Actually, this might be faster. This is what happens when you stockpile all of your resources before an expansion is released. And when you hit the new level cap, you can then use all of those resources that you stockpiled. And we'll just watch our script to make sure we don't overcap. We shouldn't, but at the same time, if we got lucky and all of these was a bunch of 200 boxes, we would indeed hit the cap. Just like this. Wow. 4 in a row for 200 script. I still don't understand. Well, I guess I kind of understand why they have a cap on ancient script. So that you can't just stockpile your ancient script for a future expansion and then boom, you can immediately buy everything all the time. But I also just think that that's kind of silly that they don't want you doing that. It's not that big of a deal. All right, now we go into here. Okay, we get another blue one. Let's do the other Burning Embers one. Because we have the damage. So let's do the crit. Right? Do we have the damage one? Yeah. So we'll do the crit one. There we go. Now we map back. Back to questing. I know, I'm definitely a god. I am a hoarder. I am a massive hoarder. Because now what I have to do is now I have to hoard these essence boxes until I can actually, until I figure out what I want in my armor once I get the armor. Because I don't even have the armor right now. Damn, almost 30k health though. When
This your first
buffed,
time in
that's
this
pretty
tiff.
nice.
Shame
Right?
you couldn't see it in better days.
See, at this level cap,
We can only hope that the
unlike
Rohirrim will arrive
unlike
before it's
the
too late.
160 level cap, at this level cap, spamming dungeons is actually beneficial because you get gear. I think you get gear, but you also get tokens. so that you can barter
It is
for
good
gear.
to see some of the men of Gondor whom we feared lost return.
So it's not actually a waste of
Eomer
time,
has informed
and you
Angmar,
get something from doing the
and
dungeon,
Torfair
which is
are
wild to
missing.
think about.
Eomer
It's
has
just one of those
provided
things that they change slowly over time. Like, we're gonna stop making sure that you're guaranteed something at the end of the dungeon. That's gonna be totally random. My inventory is full of Hobbit gift virtue points. Just send it to an alt. They're bound to account, are they not? You just give it to an alt instead. That's funny. Wait, what's this here? Oh, do I have to read this to you? There we go. Oh, you're waiting for the virtue weekend. I see. And then you get the really taking advantage of that. Of that 30 or 20% buff. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You just mail them to an alt and then send them back. It's bank alts. See, that's the problem that I have on this server too, is I don't have a house. We have a kin house, but I don't have a personal house on this server. So I also have less storage than most people. I don't feel like purchasing a house because I already have one on the main servers. I don't need multiple. It's fine. You're absolutely right. Name them Sackville Bankins. What's the end of the reward track this time? Ooh, a hyena pet? It'd be badass if that was a hyena mount, but I'm pretty sure it's a pet. And then what's at 50? Or I guess here, what's at 75? Legendary coffer. Oh, housing protector. Okay. And 50. Umbar pony. Ooh. Or Smock's loot box. I got names for days.
My friend, I have an important task for you.
Gandalf the Paid. Actually, might not be able to. Well, I don't know if any of those names can work technically, because you can't have the word Gandalf or Smog in your character names, because the naming system will flag it. Might be able to get away with Sackville, but I don't know. Vault Underhill. That might work.
What do you know of this Aragorn?
Brandy Bucks. If your name is Brandy, it works on 2 levels. Oh, interesting. That's a deed. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hello, M. Night Shinoda. How's it going? Just downloading the game now. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. That's exciting. Figured out what you're gonna play yet? What class and race? Watched all 3 movies? Nice. You're ready. Something tanky with a big 2-handed weapon. Ooh. Well, you can definitely do Guardian. They're your classic, like, warrior. Captain. Captain's tanky and 2-handed. I guess you could do technically champion, but they're not as tanky. They're more focused on damage. So yeah, I think, yeah, red line guard is where it's at. Tanky 2-hander. Thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate it. I remember playing Battle of Helm's Deep on CS 1.6. Nice. Same. Ooh, right, I got an extra trait point. 100% chance for burning embers to spread via gust of wind, or chance of gust of wind to tear up burning embers. No, let's spread it. And then I can just tab target with Wizard's Fire. All right, we got Eowyn's Hilt.
You found it. What good
Go
fortune.
back to Angmar. Really? I can't jump over that pile of logs? Okay, thanks, game. Ooh, I gotta do my virtues now, too. Because we were saving a couple things. There's an Osgiliath quest I can turn in. That'll max out a virtue. We have another location to discover. That'll max out a second virtue. Then probably need to go back and do some Slayer deeds somewhere. I've seen good players jump over those logs. Wow.
This is an exceptional tale. Men
Damn,
patrolling
I guess I just
Pelennor
gotta
have
get
spotted
good
a
then.
group of Haradrim hiding out in Talathanor. Speak to my other commanders. Learn how large a host we have assembled. This is grim indeed. I'm glad to hear that Nothmar is safe.
This must be the greatest jest in all the history of Gondor.
Rohan will not abandon her friends. It is a sad day.
Eomer King has
Don't need
given
any
me
of this
command
armor.
of the main force of the Rohirrim. Theoden King would never have led us to such mortal folly.
The dead and missing we sought are all accounted for. Now is the time to mourn those who fought to the end.
I think Imrahil has wrongly judged the mind of the Dark Lord. Our secrecy was born of necessity, but now it must end.
This trumpet belonged to my friend Araneth.
Oh, I gotta place the ore in a forge? There's a forge here? Oh, there it is. Oh, my stupid... Yeah, I hate that it does this. Hold on, gotta reset my trait tree because it bugged out. There we go. So what happens is, oh, now I gotta do that, do that. There we go. So whenever, I think I've only noticed it on the legendary servers, but I never actually paid attention to it on the main servers. When you spend your last trait point, so I like, and it's only after you've earned it for the first time. So when you go from like, I had 74 points with 1 point remaining, and then I hit spend. For whatever reason, it removes the trait point from like the bottom of the tree, and it pretends like you didn't spend the point, and it removes the skill. Even though it still says 75 points have been spent, the game will disable the final trait point in the tree for whatever reason. And I don't know why it does that, but I've noticed it for a few level cap increases now on the legendary servers. And I have reported it multiple times, and no fix yet, so I don't know. But it happens on every one of my characters on the legendary servers every time they go to a level cap. I don't know if I can duplicate the bug by... You could like re-specialize... Actually here, we can even try it this way. So the yellow trait line should look something like... Okay, so I'm gonna hit apply. Is it only with red line? That would be actually be kind of funny. And then I'll put this other point... I don't know. We'll put it here. Does it remove anything? No. So it's just with red line then. Because I've noticed it quite consistently. Legendary server are... You could kind of, not fully, but you could kind of consider them like a classic server for WoW. Where the legendary servers... progress over a period of time, starting from the original level cap and slowly adding the previous level caps bit by bit over the course of a few months. So like every 4 to 6 months, let's say, the level cap will increase to the next expansion up until it catches up to whatever the live servers or retail servers are. The only difference is it's not a full classic server in this is what the state of the game was like at that point in time, right? So the level cap on this legendary server is 105. So it's not like it was 10 years ago when the level cap is 105. It's the level cap is 105, but it has all of today's quality of life changes and gameplay mechanics and all those, and class changes and skill trees and all that kind of stuff that are tied to today's age. And then yes, legendary servers require a subscription, where the normal servers are free to play and do not require a subscription.
Come, it is time.
Will I need this gear? I probably don't. I was keeping it in case I needed tactical mastery, but probably don't. I mean, I could keep it just in case, I guess. Why is Lotro on Daybreak's website, but they don't share a sub? Oh, right. Lotro and Dungeons and Dragons Online. You can barely run the same email between games. That would be something kind of interesting that they play with if they, especially actually because they're just increasing the cost of the subs for Lotro, that they did something where you kind of get access to both games in some way. But yeah, they're two different games. They're are they managed by two different teams, or is it is it the same development team for both games? Because I thought there were slightly different teams. But yeah, the reason why is they're just two different games. They're two different games, so you have to sub for them each separately. It would be kind of insane if they did a sub for both games. They could increase it by, like, charge an extra $10 or whatever, and then you could one sub would get you for both games. Coming from EverQuest 2. Oh, very nice, very nice. I never played EverQuest. Or maybe that's not true. I may have played like a demo or something years ago, but yeah, you'll definitely fit right in then. A lot of similar players, player mindsets, and people that have come from the game.
To light the pyre.
Be right back. I'm just going to turn on the AC here while NPCs mourn the dead. Might be okay with no, there's a nice breeze now. What is this video that you linked? Every Rocky training montage in order. Love it, Jensen, love it. What happens to legendary server characters after the server reaches peak content? So what happens is once the legendary servers catch up, you're given, I don't know, let's say 3 to 4 months, could be a little bit less, to transfer off the servers. They offer free transfers. So you're just given a period of time to transfer all of your characters off the server onto a different server, one of the live or retail servers. And then shortly after that, the legendary servers shut down and they're essentially reset, and then they'll do something new with them, in theory. So the one thing that's new with this legendary server is one of the 9 Nazgul can spawn, and as like a world boss for the entire server to show up and kill. And once you've killed, and each Nazgul gives you a different title, or like an achievement kind of thing. So I've defeated 6 out of the 9 so far, and this will give me like an account-wide title and fancy like portrait frame and account-wide achievements and stuff like that. So that's like the event that's tied to these legendary servers, is defeating the Nazgul. So the next legendary server won't have the Nazgul, and it'll be something different. So it's kind of like an exclusive event, so to speak. VIP prices going up hurts us legendary players a lot. Indeed it does. Yup, that's gonna... that kind of... there's a theory that I had, in that I still think they're considering shutting down the legendary servers actually after Mordor, because that's when all the Nazgul, in theory, should be killed. Gonna take a break. Have fun. Thanks, M. Night. See you next time. Yeah, so when we get to Mordor at 115, which starts in September, I have a theory that the legendary servers will be done in December, and then so that people don't have to like pay the new price going into the whatchamacallit, pay the new price going into the legendary servers. They can then instead pay for like a newer server in the future, because yeah, they're worried about pushing people away from this server at this time, so I think they might shut down sooner. But I don't know, it's just a weird tinfoil hat theory I have. Because if you bought a 6-month sub now, before the new prices go up, you'll be able to essentially like see to the end of the life cycle of the server. You look healthier and way smaller. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but they're already slow servers, so I can't imagine people going, yay, let's do it again for more money. Also true. Also true. Unless they did another event, right? Because if they just did a reset, but it was just the same basic game, yeah, I don't see people doing that. Because I don't think they have the whatchamacallit, I don't think they have the staff to maintain legendary servers as much as they would want to. That's my theory, and I think that's just another reason why the timing of the price and increase when Mordor comes out, and when Mordor's lifespan, like the Mordor level cap, will end. They all kind of, I don't know, I feel like they're a little bit connected. Don't have the people to maintain, so they're going to shut down the servers, get more money, and then maybe make a decision later on what to do with legendary servers, but I don't know. Poor King Theoden. Because they also haven't said, technically, when the next level cap is after Mordor, right? Like, they haven't said when it comes out. Because we know that Mordor comes out in September, but I don't think they gave us an end date for it yet. but a lot of people are guessing that it's going to end around the first week of December, because that's also when they release that's generally around when they release the new expansion, and they don't want crossover again. Because this last time we had crossover, right? Where I think it was like, was it 75 or 85 that came out at the same time as Angmar? Or not Angmar, Kingdoms of Harad. And there was a bunch of crossover, and people were a bit upset about having both launches at the same time. You don't have to dive into that topic, but yeah, I don't see what we're getting out of the increased price. Oh, I agree. I think that's why there's so many people just asking for a VIP buff, right? New things, new incentives to be VIP, all that kind of a thing. Because I think there's lots of stuff they could do for VIP.
Soon the march to the Black Gate.
Make this not expire. Shortly. Make this subscription town service thing permanent. And maybe it's just like a toggle thing that you, if you want your weird subscriber buff to turn off for whatever reason, just make it a toggle thing, like the Smell the Roses mount speed buff. Power restored. I wonder if I have that. I don't know, maybe 4th slot crafting is VIP only. Or, account-wide cosmetics and mounts and pets and all that kind of thing. Not needing to do, no, this is the exact same, okay. Not needing to do the skirmish tutorial and make that like an account-wide unlock type thing. There's tons of things that they could do. But we'll have to see, I guess, what they decide to come up with. If they even come up with anything.
We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late.
Train the recruits. Yeah, nothing like training the recruits with fire and lightning.
Shame you couldn't see it in better days. We can only hope that the Rohirrim will arrive before it's too late.
Will you aid the Horse Lords? What business have you with the Rohirrim?
New swords, gather supplies, repair. I think there's been a lot of suggestions on the Discord that people have made. I think a big one people want is more wardrobe slots. More wardrobe slots, more cosmetic slots. Just more ways to store all the cosmetics you collect in the game. Because Lotro desperately needs what WoW has, where it's like basically in the collections tab, there should be a spot for every single armor piece or cosmetic in the game. Every like unique cosmetic, because maybe like there could be a certain sword design, but 5 different swords can have that one specific cosmetic look. So there should be inside the collections tab just a library of all of the different unique cosmetics, and then show you how to unlock them. And maybe it has 5 different ways to unlock a specific one. So until that happens, people are going to be asking for more cosmetic slots. Because they're just going to be running out every time. I bought a year of VIP pass right before they announced it, so I don't feel too bad about it. Oh yeah, so your time, yeah, you'll have your year of the lower price, but then after that, you'll have to pay the increased price. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a big increase. It's more, I think it might vary country to country, but in most places, it's actually now cheaper to subscribe and do like those year, 6-month, or 3-month bundles on something like WoW. Like, it's cheaper to sub to WoW than it is Lotro now, which I think is kind of interesting. You really should be more cosmetic stuff like systems, not just skins. Yeah, I agree. And I want mounts. I want these mounts to be account-wide. Because there's so many that I have on different characters that I have on one character but not the other. Like, I know I have this mount on a character. But I don't get it on all of the characters. Or one of the goats that I got from a random box. Oh, completed quests. Okay, good. It's cheaper to sub to Final Fantasy XIV right now. See, just another game. So it's interesting that they decided to do that. That they're now Lotro's now the more expensive MMO to play. Even though, yes, it obviously has its free-to-play alternatives, which other games don't. But that can matter to people now in today's age. The more expensive or cheaper option. What am I doing here? Packing for the march. Fill crates. Are they just in... Oh, there they are. Mm-hmm.
I fought in the battle and saw more than my share of death.
I will be pleased to sound my horn on behalf of the king.
I want account-wide virtues for VIP. That's a big thing I'm going to push for. I don't think that would ever happen, but that's what I want the most. If you have max virtues on one character, you have maxed virtues on all characters. Or even just something like, if you've maxed them out on one character, then you have like a 50% or 100% boost on all your other characters, just so that you can... The grind is way less annoying. Yeah, like some sort of catch-up bonus. Because it's funny how meaningful the 30% or 20 to 30% buff that we get sometimes. Like, that is really meaningful and should almost be the default rate at which you earn virtue experience. And then on alts, it should be, yeah, 50 to 100% faster after you complete or max out all your virtues on one character. Because I know they keep saying they're going to do like some sort of virtue rework. They keep talking about it, but they don't give any information about it. All they did so far was you can now get virtues for embers, which is good on legendary servers, but it's not as good on the live servers, not at least until after you've gotten your gear, because you got to use embers for so much stuff at higher level caps.
See you again so soon.
That's why I poured all my Hobbit virtues until the bonus weekend. Yeah, that's fair. I haven't considered doing that, but I bet it adds up. Like, sure, those smaller Hobbit boxes, it's what, like 30 or 50 experience, but I'm sure when you stockpile them and then use them all at once with that 30% boost, it probably adds up quite quickly. Okay, let's do this. Let's make our way to this camp over here. I have 10k stored right now. I'll do anything to not farm a 2k virtue. Oh, whoops. Why didn't we fix the bridge? Damn it. Come on, Aragorn. Why didn't we fix the bridge yet? If anything, we actually broke half of it, because this used to be walkable, and then we broke the other half that the orcs made. Yeah, I have a bunch of, on my 160 character, I have a bunch of deeds ready to complete. Like, I need to kill like 10 more enemies or find one location or something like that. Now that I've hit the 160 level cap, I'm waiting for another bonus virtue day so I can go complete all of those and then have my virtues maxed out again. It's like, it's minor, but it still adds up where I only have to do, 5 deeds instead of 6 deeds or something like that.
What tidings do you carry this day?
Do you know any other epic quests that force you to die aside from the volume 1? Any epics? I don't think so. Because the only closest thing I can think of is the Minas Tirith one, when you're in the vision of Denethor, and you're seeing what happens to Minas Tirith through the Palantir, and the Witch King or Gothmog take Pippin away on top of Minas Tirith. That would be the closest thing I could think of, but I don't think you die in that one, even.
Gondor needs your aid.
I think you just, I think it ends before that happens. That's the only one I can think of. Yeah, I don't know if you're forced to die. Like, you don't have to hit the retreat button. It just, whoops, I went to the wrong Minas Tirith. This is a very different Minas Tirith. This is a repaired Minas Tirith.
How may I help you, friend?
Reason being is that I'm developing the hardcore mode plugin and I want to make sure it's exempt. But if you're not forced, then I won't include it. Oh, that's cool. Hardcore mode plugin. I think it's easier if I just do this. Yeah. I'll think about that. I'll think about that some more, but I'm pretty sure that's the only epic that does it. I think you come close to it. Now, this isn't forced, but maybe something to consider is in the Deeping Wall Helm's Deep epic battle, when the wall blows up, if you're not standing in like a very specific spot or leave the dungeon before the wall explodes, that will kill you. Oh, Galadriel, when Galadriel takes down Dumbledore? Dumbledore, you die in that one too? That's interesting. But yeah, when the wall blows up, you do die. It's not a forced kill. You just have to be in a specific spot or leave the dungeon before the wall explodes. So that's something to consider. Because even the epic version of it, the wall still explodes, I believe. So you just have to be aware of that. But I don't know, maybe that's something that you want to just say for your hardcore plugins, like, hey, if you stand on the wall while it's exploding, that's your own fault. But yeah, we're going to call stream here for today, but we will pick it up tomorrow, and we'll continue out of Osgiliath and head towards the Black Gate. But I thank you to those that stopped by and said hello. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you all next time. I have to see how lenient it is, but I might let that one kill you with the wall. I'm sure permadeath players need to know where to stand. Exactly. See you next time. Bye-bye.